Hello and welcome. I am Lola Tycoon, and with me tonight is a woman of many talents and gifts. Her name is Anu. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming.
You so much.
We've been trying to do this for a minute.
Yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
yeah, but we haven't been able to get together and just make this happen. So I'm really excited about today.
Me too.
So, for those who are watching and probably have seen your music or
Yeah.
seen you somewhere, but they don't really know you.
Mm-hmm.
So, who are you? Who is Anu?
Who is Anu? Oh, geez. Okay. So, a lot of people know me by I have a stage name. It's called Anu Music. You can get to learn more about me at www.anumusicworld.com. But, just to learn more. But who am I? A lot of things.
Oh, wow.
So say, I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a gospel artist.
Okay.
I'm a director of nursing, which is my profession. I dive into entertainment a lot. So apart from music, I get to interview people too, just like I am sitting now. I'm in the position whereby they're interviewing me, which is a good thing. But pretty much I'm people's person, and overall things that I've learned in a long time is that I've learned to take things easy as much as you can. But this is me, and I'm a friend, and a sister, an older sister and a younger sister. So pretty much that's me.
Yeah, you also mentor young women, right?
Yes, I mentor young women. I have couple of ladies that I mentor, some that I mentored before when they were young and now they're married.
Oh, wow.
Which is I'm very, very proud of. And some that, they're yet to marry, but at least they're going into their career whereby they're trying to decide what they want to do in life in terms of school. So I've been able to guide young women, especially when it comes to school, what to choose, what not to choose, because we've been there. So what career to choose that will be beneficial for you, and the one that are not going to be beneficial for you, the one that are a time waster. So pretty much being a counselor. So they have the school counselor, and then they have a big sister's counselor.
Okay.
So pretty much.
Wow. And then how long have you been doing that?
It's been a while. So there's even I started when I was in college, so I have some young ladies that are in church that look up to me, and they wanted to either go into a certain career and they see the way I am, because it's very important how you carry yourself. You have a lot of girls look at you, even guys look at you, but you don't even know they're watching you until one day when they come to you and say, "Oh, auntie, can you just tell me I'm trying to do this?" Yeah. I even have some young ladies that will come to me and say, I want to sing like you. If you ask them what they want to, I want to sing like this. No, you want to sing like me, it's good. Yeah, go to school too. Yeah. So I've been, been that, and it's a great feeling when you see these young ladies, these young guys, flourish, and they're doing great things in their life. It's just amazing. Then you can tell yourself,
that's interesting. Mm-hmm. So you said something that you're learning to take things easy.
Yes, I am.
What can you elaborate on what?
So I learned that sometimes it's okay to say, I need to stop.
Okay.
Because as much as God gives us that strength, there's a point that He wants us to just take a step back and just relax too. It's very important. And that happens a lot. I remember when Jesus was in the sea with the disciple, He was chilling in the boats, taking a nap, right? While they were, There's sometimes you just have to sit back like that and just take things easy, because health is very important.
Absolutely.
I learned that. I'm in the health field. When you carry a lot of stuff on your neck and you have so much things going on, if you don't have time to tell yourself stop, and you want to keep going, it will get to a point where you might either break down and just get discouraged in doing things, period. And you just get to a point where you say, I don't want to do anything anymore. So it's okay to actually charge yourself. That's why we have a phone. If you understand how a phone works, if you work on a phone for a long time, it works on percentage, right?
Yeah, the battery.
It will keep going, but hello, it gets to 10%, 15%, 5%, 2%, and it just dies.
Yeah.
Can't keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to charge it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to do that. We have to take a step back and recharge ourselves.
So what brought you to that stage in life? What were you doing prior? What were you doing? What was a lot of things that you were doing? A lot of things that you were in?
I was trying to be. I was being a wife, being a mother, being a gospel artist, being in nursing, being a director. Mm-hmm. So, and also get into a media and entertainment. I was with Vomos, doing interviews and everything. So it was a lot, and it got to a point whereby I'm a kind of person when my second baby was coming, I was pregnant. I just cannot.
Okay.
It just cannot. Okay. And when the baby comes, I tell myself instead of you trying to now go back and start over doing all those things again, how about this? It's okay to, relax and give yourself that time. You don't have to do all the things you're doing. Just give yourself so that you can come out stronger. By the time you're done, taking care of the kids, the little ones, and that's just the stage that I was in. So and I kind of enjoy it because it's not that everything is on hold or you're done with it. It's just that you just needed time to recuperate. That's just what it is. Okay. So it was a lot, and it was kind of like draining me.
I had a guest on my show one time, and she talked about how God created the earth. It was one day at a time,
and He rested.
Yeah, and then He rested. Yeah, absolutely. So okay, so so you're obviously taking things.
I'm taking things easy, and my advice to people, especially, don't feel discouraged because, so this is what I've learned. Don't say because, I'm taking a break while other people is doing the same thing as me and they're running. No. Everyone has their own watch. It is not the same. Just because you're just chilling and just, trying to take things easy, and you see somebody else is doing that does the same thing, is not running fast. Don't think something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Well, nothing is wrong with you. Just know that when you decided to just take up your, and keep running, your own is yours. You will run your own race, and everything will go according to God's plan for you. And that's why I always tell people, just because, let me tell you something. When you're a nurse and you're working, they don't put on your forehead and say, Anu, finish in 2019. No. From the person that has been a nurse like 10 years ago to you that just graduated 10 years later, all of us have registered nurses. Mm-hmm. There's nothing like that.
In a nutshell, you're telling anyone to, just like the Garden of Eden, God has put us in a garden in a way.
It is.
So tend your garden, remove the weeds, nurture the flower, the plants, the vegetations, wherever God puts you in, just try to flourish.
Flourish. Don't envy another person that is doing the same thing. Please don't do that, because then you are creating a stress for yourself. Unnecessary psychological stress for yourself. No, just because you're taking a break or you're just trying to put things together, you come out stronger. Because there's a lot of projects that I have in place. I mean, with this time that I took for myself, I'm able to start a new business in healthcare, which is called Rise to Med. That me and my husband started. Do you understand? I mean, I was able to do all the things. Just taking this.
You're not in the spotlight.
I'm not in the spotlight, but I'm working behind. So by the time you come out, it's much bigger than you think. So I always tell people, just try your best not to, don't let the envy spirit come to you and say, okay, just because I'm I'm not doing anything now, but look at that person. They're doing it, they're running it. Please don't do that.
Focus on your lane.
Focus on your lane. It's okay to take a break.
It's okay to take a break.
It's okay to take
so,
a break.
So you're talking, it sounds to me, from experience.
Mm-hmm.
How did all of this start? You're a recording. You're also a performing artist.
Yeah, I'm a recording artist. I have an album that I did a launch, a big launch. I was so proud of myself. Out. Yeah, I mean, and I've been doing the singing for a long time.
How long is a long time?
Oh my goodness. I started when I was about 7 at church.
Okay.
That was when I realized, oh, I have a talent. Because it was me and my 2 friends. I don't know. Hopefully they're watching. They probably remember. It was 2 of us in church. CAC Okegbala in Ikosi, Ketu then. I remember it was my mom's church. And they brought us right in front of everybody and said we should sing, gave us mic. We ended up singing and it sounded amazing. Well, I don't know if I was on key then, I'm not sure. But the choir director was excited, was very happy, like, oh yeah, you know. And it was like, yeah, you guys can do it. And the church too, like, yeah, you guys are the best singer. When we know that, probably off key, period. So, but that's where it started. Then he went in, you know, when I was in school, not St. Louis, but I was in Unity School, which is my second high school. Then I joined the choir.
Okay.
And I will make you laugh though, because if I tell you the section they placed me, it's not even soprano. I was singing bass.
Oh wow! Do you want to give us a line?
No. I didn't even know what I was doing in bass, but I was there and the choir director liked it. But I'm actually singing soprano. That's actually my voice, but I was singing bass and I was saying, hey, I was so happy. But that's when it started. And when I came to US, of course, I joined the choir immediately. And I didn't come out as an individual gospel artist until 2011 when I did my first music video, You're God. You can see it on YouTube. That was when the journeys, you know, started in terms of going to different states, going ministry in different countries and stuff like that.
Okay. So let's back, you know, before that. So have you always known you were going to be a gospel singer?
No.
Okay.
No.
What did you? Okay. So when did that come to? When did that inspiration come? Or I know you said you went to CAC.
I went to CAC at a very young age. Yeah, I didn't even have that in mind that I was gonna. You know, some people say, "Oh yeah, no." I just know that I love singing, but I didn't the gospel artist part. No, it was when I was in church. I was a Redeemed Christian Church of God, Victory Temple, Laura.
Okay.
And we have this women conference, and there was this guest that came, Pastor Victoria. She's still on Instagram. I will never forget that time. And she came in. We just finished singing in the choir. I was singing on the stage, and then she called me out and told me that God wants you to dive out and, you know, record music that will bless people. And it's very important for you to do this.
Oh, wow.
It was never on my plate to actually record. No.
Okay.
No.
So
it was that message that she gave to me in that time. And actually it was so funny because my husband was there. My mother and my father-in-law was in church then. And we just got married. We did Thanksgiving, we came to church. And they happened to come to a church. And she anointed me that day. And also told my husband, please allow her to do this. In front of everybody. That was when I actually said, you know what? Okay. I'm going to step out and do this. And prior to that, even though I have the interest to do it, I was actually in a music group.
Okay.
But it didn't really come to flourish. We did it, yeah, at that time. But that was just it for me. It was just fun. And,
okay. So when you heard that, you said, because you had said it wasn't in the radar for you. It wasn't something you were looking to do. Even though you were singing, I think from what you're saying, you were fine with that, just singing.
I was fine with that. I was singing, but it was not like, oh my God, as a young guy, I'm going to be a gospel artist. No.
Okay.
No.
So,
but I did have that kind of, you know, I had that interest in the music. I did have it. I was in a choir, always in a choir. I went to Bible school Actually, I did. So it was
to be a minister.
I went to Bible school. My plan was to be a minister until my father was like, "Excuse me, what is that?" So I had to like drop out because it was not buying the idea at all. But my mom was a big supporter. You know, mothers are amazing. They're always supporting you. Yeah, you can do it. Mom was like, "You want to go to Bible school? Why not?" So I went to Washington Bible College in in front of, it's like around Good Luck Road or something like that.
In Greenbelt?
In Greenbelt.
Okay.
So, and is it Good Luck Road? Yeah, about the hospital there. So that's where I went to. I went for 1 semester. My father was like, no way. So it was not something, but I wanted to be a minister. Yeah, I have that in mind. Yeah, to be a minister. But, you know, that actually jumpstarted something when she ministered that to me that day. And I told my husband, this is something I have to do. And it was a big, and that's why I always say, you always, with my husband, it's so funny because, you know, as when you're singing the choir, oh, you know what, I want to marry a singer too, so we'll be singing. But that's not what God has for you. Because it might not be his plan for your life, but God bringing my husband to my life, it's a big supporter. Whatever I want, you want to do that, okay. Is that okay? It's always okay. That's fine.
It's always good.
So it allowed me to actually spread my wings and go into he's a big supporter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how do you, because I know you're a mom, and you said it, you're a wife.
Yeah.
You have a career, a secular job, and you're a gospel artist. So for women, it sometimes is challenging to like juggle all of that.
It is.
And try to find a good balance. So how has that been for you? Or do you have help? Maybe like your parents or a nanny or somebody. You know.
I have a support system for sure. My mom is here. My mom is a big supporter. My family, amazing. But most importantly, my husband. You know, because the thing about it is that if your husband is not in support of whatever you're doing, I don't care what it is, you will not have peace of mind and you will not enjoy yourself. There's no way.
Say it, sister.
There is no way. You have to have his 100% support. Because guess what? He will come in place and say, okay, you know what? Okay, go and do this. I'll take care of the kids.
Oh, wow.
You know, go and minister. I'm with the kids.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean? Oh, I'll take you there. That's the core. You cannot marry somebody and you're in marriage with somebody and they're not in support of your talent.
The Bible says.
But there's a secret to it.
Let's have that secret.
And the secret
Ladies, this is it. The secret
to it is submission. People don't like to hear that. And always listening to your spouse. This is how I deal with my husband.
Ladies, grab your cup of coffee or tea or whatever keeps you going. Let's hear this.
The secret is so,
and it's so true.
I'm going to just share with you guys. When you ask your husband and say, honey, please, can I get this done? And he said no. Listen, said okay, no problem. Men always love it when they talk to you and you listen to them. Because guess what? You'll come around and say, you know what? I know I said no, and I didn't like the way your face is. I don't like the way you are at home. You're not really happy, okay, about this. Let's come up with a plan. You do this and that. But always, the key is always listen to your husband. See, when we argue with the husband and say, well, I'm going to do it. I don't care what's saying. This is my God's talent. That's when the trouble starts. Because no man wants you to walk over their ego.
Because they have a lot of it.
They do. They're the head of the family, the head. But if you want your husband to do whatever you want for you, and just if you said, oh, can I go on? It comes to a point whereby I'm supposed to minister at a place, and I asked my husband, he said no. And I had to tell them, I'm sorry, I can't come. You know? It's not that it doesn't make me feel bad, but the most important thing, I have to listen to my husband. That is
keep your home.
It's very important.
Peace haven.
I want him to love me, of course. I want peace of mind. But he's the one that come around and say, so when I tell him about another event, he said, you know what, I feel bad for saying you should not go the last time. So you know what, yeah, it's okay. But one thing that my husband said, he said, you listen, you didn't argue with me. And that's what he said. You did not argue with me, you listened to me. And that's one thing I like about you. So you know what, from now on I support whatever you want to do, because they don't like you walking all over them.
They don't.
You know.
And we shouldn't.
We shouldn't. So when you listen, you get the support. My husband cannot sing. My husband cannot.
But he can make a joyful noise.
He can make a joyful noise and say, yeah, go baby. But I listen a lot. And that's very important, especially for women that has a lot of talent. If you don't want your talent to die, and you don't want to feel as if, okay, nobody's, talk to your husband about it. You know, see what he says.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this, because this is something very important. Say, for example, would you say in your situation, had he not heard the prophecy, if I may say, that came forth on that day, that he should support you, do you think he would have supported you? And say, two questions, please. So, and say, for example, you have all of, what would you tell a woman or women who are in a situation whereby they have all of this talent, but nobody actually came forth to be the second voice, to let the family know that, okay, this is their calling, this is what they're supposed to be doing in life, this is their destiny, support them. If that revelation never came and they heard it, but you're the only one, as the woman, you're the only one who is aware of what you're supposed to be doing, but nobody else came to confirm that. How would you advise a woman or women who are going through that to pass that message across to their spouse so they can have the support?
So this is what I'm going to say. Sometimes God will send someone to come and tell you, and sometimes your inner spirit will keep disturbing you and say, this is what you're supposed to do. Talk to your husband about it and say, honey, honestly, I really, really find joy when I'm baking. Let's give an example. I find joy when I'm baking, and I feel like I should go into this. What do you think?
Start a bakery business.
Yeah. Okay. You might get the support, you might get the pushback, or you might get the support. Either way. My own thing is for husband, when you make them happy, and you keep coming back to them, they will, after a while, they'll listen. They will listen to you and say, okay, all right, this is what you want to do. All right, let's see. Let's go into it. Let's see. But the thing about it is that you have to first of all believe in yourself, though, before coming to someone. Because you don't want to come to your husband and say, this is what God asked me to do. And the things you're supposed to do at home, you're not doing it.
Okay.
You know, you're not doing it. You're not a support system to him. Do you understand what I mean? You're not supporting him. You're not taking care of the kids when you're supposed to take care of the kids. You're always arguing. Do you understand what I mean? You're not doing
There's always conflict.
See, the thing about it is that if we want to do something, if you have a talent and you want to go forth with it, and you want your husband, you have to let him see that, okay, you really want to do this, but because you don't want him to tell you that, and you want to come and do baking. What of the one you're supposed to do? You not even cook. He has to ask you to, have to beg you to cook. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like you have to. For my husband, it was easy because he met me. I won't go deep into how he met me, but anyway.
It was nice to
hear,
I know,
but he
maybe another time. Maybe we'll do
another
this again.
time. But he knows that I love going to the choir. I love singing. Every time when we're going on a date, I tell him, okay, no, we're going to a date too, but it has to be, I have choir practice on Friday.
Okay.
You know, I can't go out on Friday, but we can go on Saturday. So he knows I'm always saying choir practice. And also the funny thing is that me and my husband's mom has actually been in a choir together.
Okay, was a holiday.
So when it comes to pick up the mom, I'm there in the choir. So it's like I had that surround, you know. Even if the pastor didn't say anything, and I wanted to go into the music, he knows
that was your passion.
That was my passion. So I think when we show our spouse, you don't want to just wake up all of a sudden when he has not seen you do baking before at home, whereby he tastes the food and say, oh, this is really good. You have not done that. You just come out of the blue and say, okay, this is what I want to do. But you have to realize this money is coming into the business if you decide to.
It's time or something.
Yeah, so
supported,
it's very, very important that, whatever we want to do, if we want to bring our husband along, let us make sure we make them happy in some of the areas that they want. So it makes communication very easy and better.
Okay, so but that's where you are dealing with a reasonable situation. Okay, say for example, it's challenging. It's a tough situation already in that relationship. You know what I mean? There's that conflict. There's that argument. There's always. I mean, we all argue and stuff like that. But it's just a point where this relationship is just sour. You as the woman or whomever, you're trying to make it work. Do you have any? How do you a way to turn that around?
See, the thing about it is that I've been married now almost 10 years. And no marriage is easy. You can attest to it.
It's work.
It's challenging. It's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. But the most important thing, the primary goal, is what I always tell people to do. What is your goal in marriage? Do you want to be in marriage like, okay, if it works, if it doesn't work, I'm out of here? Or I want to work. I want to be with my husband. I don't believe in divorce. I just want to make things work. Do you understand?
You're committed.
You have to be committed to it. One, you have to have a goal that this has to work. So there's a point whereby there will be conflict in the marriage. But the thing about it is that, do you think that conflict do not have a solution? Conflict has solution. What is the guy upset about? What are you guys not getting along about? Can you guys try looking deep into it and just say, okay, let's make it work? Because in order for you to go, if you have a conflict in a marriage and things are not going well, there's no way you can communicate to your spouse that
there's no way.
It's not going to listen to you.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? But somebody got to be the bigger person. And sometimes it has to be us.
Yes. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
whether the man is wrong or not. With me, I don't like headache. I don't like stress.
You're like, I'm sorry, honey.
I can be very tough. I can be tough. I can be firm. But it gets to a point where I'm like, look, I'm tired. Can we just get over this already? Because I'm tired. And we just come to a point where, okay, we'll now say, okay, what is making, okay, this is why I feel old.
So you have a dialogue, you talk about
We have a dialogue, my husband is very, and I love my husband very much. He's very different from me. Me, I want it done now. Him, not right now.
Call all
give it time.
24 elders.
Yeah, I give it time. Yeah, I give it time. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it right now. So, knowing your spouse is very important. Sometimes I've seen this. I'm like, this is what God asked me to do, and you must support me. No.
Because God didn't talk to him.
No.
God spoke to him.
How am I just trying to bring the same? I mean, you just have to bring him in and say, okay, and be patient with them. Oh my God, we have to be patient with the husbands.
So I think that's secret number 2. That's secret number 2. Patience. It's
patience.
And there's no way to place a price on that. Patience is very important in a relationship,
in a marriage.
So in a marriage specifically, even in a Christian marriage,
we're humans.
Yeah, we're humans. Yeah, and we have to be patient with one another. So, with that said, let's dive into. So you've been able to. So you have your husband's support. He's helping you.
Yes.
And also you are. You're working. You have your mom.
Uh-huh.
So you launched. You said you launched your album in 2000.
Album in 2000. This is 2019. I did it. Look at me. I'm thinking of when I did my album.
Okay.
2019 actually.
2019. No.
Yeah. I did it this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier on this year.
Okay. Fantastic. But you had a single before then, or this is?
I have a lot of singles before that.
Okay.
And so this is like my main album.
Okay, this is your first. Okay, okay. So and how did you? Where did you get your? Okay, go ahead.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like,
I think it was October last year.
Yeah, it was
Wasn't
actually. Sorry.
No, because you were supposed to.
So,
right?
yeah, I think I had my baby in November, right?
And you had it up. Yeah.
November
October.
of last year.
Uh-huh.
So, album was last year. It's not
absolutely.
October. It was around, I think it was around June.
Was it June? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was around June
Okay.
that I had the
Because I
album,
know we were
I was
supposed
early
to.
on in my pregnancy.
Yeah, and then you know.
Yeah.
So
yes.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought maybe I missed something.
No, you did not. So yeah.
So okay. So so now you have that out. You your mom, you have your husband's support, all of that good stuff. So how do you now? Are you looking to have? Go out and be on your own? Is music that big for you? Because you sing internationally, almost like globally. You've been invited, at a largest scale on a larger platform to sing and minister and inspire people. So are you looking to start what you're doing, which is the you've been in the healthcare field? To just start your own and stand alone because you've started this new business with your husband, you're in partnership with your husband. So is that what you're looking to do? Or
over time?
Okay.
Over time, because right now I still juggle everything.
Okay.
So because I took a break when I was pregnant. The pregnancy was, my daughter showed me pepper a little bit. But
she showed you pear.
She showed me pepper. But when I had her,
it's a good pepper.
It's a good pepper. She's amazing.
Pepper means it's a Nigerian slang.
Yeah,
so.
it means the pregnancy. Yeah, she actually, yeah,
it was a special one.
A little bit.
Yeah, it was a special one. Kind of.
But after I had my daughter, I was able to minister in some of the engagement that I've already planned already. Then that's when I just said, okay, you know what, let me step back a little bit. But I still have some few ministration that I have to do. For example, I have an event coming in November, Women of Strength exhibition that I'm actually the host for, the MC pretty much for. So I have a few things that I'm. So
what are the things that you do? I know what are the things, because you just mentioned now that you are also a master of ceremony at events. So what are the, just kind of like, let's have it. Let's hear all the things that you do. Yeah.
Really? Okay, so pretty much I sing my gospel music. I'm a director of nursing. I have a whole lot of nursing staff under me that I take care of. I actually started a business with my husband.
Yeah.
It's a healthcare business. And also I actually MC event. The interview part, I did that. I'm still doing it, but I've not done it for a little while now. I do that. And that's about it. And I played like my role as, of course, a wife and mother at home. But right now, what is on my plate, of course, my career, the new business that I'm embarking on with my husband, and also this event that I'm about to do an MC for. It's an event that I've supported for a long time. I mean, she's amazing. Nelly's amazing. There's a vision, so I'm looking forward to that. So pretty much, but taking it easy.
Okay. Yeah. That's another secret right there.
Yeah, taking it easy.
With yourself and your career and your things you do in life, so you don't get burnt out.
Yes.
So where can people find you? I know you have a
yes,
have a website. I have a
website. Yes, I do. I have a website, www.anewmusicworld.com. Then I have an album. It's on Apple. It's on Spotify, Google. It's called You Never Fail. That's the album that I have. Very amazing album. And also right now you can actually go on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. You can type Anu Music World on YouTube and you see all the all the
Okay.
music that
Okay.
I've done over the time.
So
And
when
the music video too.
when people want to engage you as well, that's where to contact you.
Yes,
for
I'm on. So you can if you want to contact me. Of course, I'm on Instagram too.
Okay.
New Music One on Instagram actually. So you can reach me there. You can reach me through my website. I'll mention it again: www.anewmusicworld.com.
And I'm gonna post that information
Yes.
in the information box down below.
Yeah, and the email
you
too.
know, yeah, so you could it's been wonderful hanging out with you today. So what before we end this interview, what would you like to? I love to do this at the end of my videos.
Yes.
What would be your word of encouragement? What would you inspire people about? I mean, how would you inspire people, or what would you say that people should do to pursue what their dreams?
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing that I know, I'm just gonna say, there's two things that I'm gonna mention. First of all, there's no dream that is too big. If this is what your heart desire you want to do, go for it. But another thing I would tell you, you have to learn to invest in yourself. You cannot depend on other people investing in you. So you have to be the one to jumpstart your dream. Not waiting and say, okay, I'm waiting for someone to give me money now. If you have the $20 invested, you have to be the one to jumpstart. When you jumpstart your own dream and your career and people see how it's flourishing, then they will love to invest in it. So that's just
wonderful. And that's that's a very good advice, and I'm hoping that today you would hear this advice and take it to heart, and then go out there and pursue your dreams. Pursue your whatever it is that you desire to do. Go for it, because it's not too big. It's actually doable.
And always just know that there is no dream that God will not give you a talent that He knows that you cannot flourish, and He knows that you cannot run with it. He will not give you that. So always put Him first. Put
God first. Pray. Prayer is the master key. I love that word. And just remember that if you start it, God will bless it. And so this concludes the video for today, the interview for today. It's been really wonderful. It's been really nice. We're gonna do this again. I'm sure you have something coming up soon. Maybe down the road. Definitely, you're gonna be seeing Anu on my channel, and maybe me on her channel when she does some type of interview in the future. So that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And we hope to see you on my next video. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.